Okay, that took about a half a second, but hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Magic Monday. We are back with more MTG Arena. For those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here to do some Strixhaven Limited, as we've been doing over the past few weeks now that Strixhaven is here and live. Some lively discussions going on in the comments.
Yes.
Elfo, very sorry to hear, yes. But also great to have you as always. Great to have anyone who is out there with us, and you are always more than welcome to talk in chat. Let us know how things are. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. It's great to see you all here with us. Let's just check what's going on in the store today. Let us know if the game volume is too loud, too quiet. Whoa. That's cool. I'm not buying it, but it's cool.
Yeah. Gems or whatever? The bucket of gems?
Yeah, definitely. We'll just put our purchasing info in right here on stream. I'm sure everyone would love that.
I'm sure they would too. If we had any money.
I was going to say.
Which we don't.
You ain't going to get much.
Oh, man. Fuck my life, right? All right, so. Elfo, that sucks so much. But at least she had you there to take care of her.
Right? And sometimes that's trying, but sometimes that feels really nice to be able to be there for somebody. So.
Yeah.
I hope it was more the latter. I think we can do drafts today.
Okay.
As opposed to sealed.
Sure. And I'm glad that you guys at this point seem to have kicked it.
Yeah. Look at your pest friend up here.
I love all my pest friends.
And there's two more up here as well.
And my gator friend at the bottom.
Yep. And your bird friend, right?
No.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. Let's,
And happy belated birthday, Alpha.
Yes, very happy belated birthday.
And I'm sorry if your birthday itself wasn't as much fun, but I'm hoping that you've had fun since.
Right.
Kind of made up for it a little bit.
Let's see what we can get into with this draft, shall we? Oh, wow, that was very fast. I like it. All right, quick, Amy. What college are we playing today? Take a guess.
Witherbloom.
Witherbloom? God damn it.
I'm just saying that because Dina.
Well, Dina's here.
Oh, sick.
But so is Damogoth Woe Eater.
Oh,
and
sick.
We could just take the Quandrix Mythic instead.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. Like it's torturous.
It is.
There's three other cards that Witherbloom would take in here, or three cards that Witherbloom would take in here.
Yeah, and we're going to pass them all to other people.
Yes.
And they're going to get the amazing Witherbloom cards, and we're going to get shitty Quandrix again.
Wow. Rude. Hopefully either the campus or the field trip comes back out of here, but yeah, I'm going to take this Mythic.
Guys, please let us know how our audio is at the moment.
Ooh, Frost Trickster. Ooh, Needlethorn Drake.
Okay, those are both good.
They are good.
Or the Colony.
Scurrid Colony is good as well. This is more likely to come back than this or this.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the Frost Trickster over the Drake for now.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen a lot of... Oh. I feel like we've seen a lot of Frost Tricksters. Whereas we haven't seen a lot of those dragons.
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely take this golden ratio. That's a nice sign that we got that. I'll happily take that. Lean into our Quandrix path here.
Everything's fine.
It's all right. It's only my phone, right? Who cares if it gets knocked over? I know you don't actually feel that way.
I was like,
faux outrage of like, yeah, you never respect my things. It's not actually.
What if you had broken my phone and then we wouldn't have a phone?
All right, so Devouring Tendrils seems cool. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. When the permanent you don't control dies this turn, you gain 2 life. So it's a removal spell, and we gain life after the thing dies.
That sounds great.
It sure does. I'll take it. Who we drafting with? We've got Falcon, Carter, or underscore Carter underscore. We've got Blah Blah Drugs. I don't know if that's like Blah Blah Drugs, meaning like it's this particular kind of drug, but I don't remember the name of it, so it's Blah Blah Drugs. Or it's Blah Blah Drugs. Like, that's all you're ever talking about. Tech, Grad D, Ridgian, and Croatian. Or Croatoan? Croatoan, probably. Croatian would be if there was an I instead of an O. And then us, Dina, Geek for All. But yeah, we're pretty solidly in Quandrix here, which is good because Quandrix is great.
Elfo says he finds Golden Ratio to be bad. He's surprised you passed the 1 mana learn.
Oh, okay. Ooh, we have Biograph, Biomathematician, or Vortex Runner.
That one's good.
We have 2 drops, 3 drops. Yeah.
And you know it's really good if I'm sitting there saying you should take the blue card over the Witherbloom card.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is if we don't have pest summoning,
Right.
this isn't as good, or if we don't have ways of making pests, I should say, then this isn't as good.
Right, so just pass it to the people that you already passed all the other Witherbloom cards to.
Yeah, that's right, because we're probably not going to play against them. But
Yes, we will.
Hey, we have the Witherbloom Snarl as our background here. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Well, I mean, this is cool. As a lesson.
Oh.
For 2 mana, target non-land permanent loses all abilities until end of turn. It becomes a 1/1 frog or a 4/4 blue octopus.
I love octopi.
There's also expanded anatomy.
What do you think, Elfo?
I don't know that we have time for that, unfortunately. But
Yeah, we never do.
I know. Good old stream. I put it on ultra low latency, I promise. Like extra low latency.
The most low.
Yeah.
Transformation is better than the colder
Ha!
ratio.
Yes. Okay. Good. Big play. Archway Commons. I don't have anything else in here right now.
We actually got to see that before it completely timed out. That's amazing.
I'm gonna. It seems like black might be open. I'm gonna spec into Spectre of the Fens, just in case. Although I guess if that's the case, maybe we go Archway Commons. I think it'll be okay. I'll take Spectre and put it in the sideboard, but if we notice a lot of black coming around,
we'll start taking it.
Right. Well, and we'll realize, I mean, Witherbloom Quandrix is a thing, and then it makes you happy as well, so.
Yeah.
Right now, Scurrid Colony is definitely a very good pick.
Yes.
Otherwise, it could be the Silver Quill Pledge Mage, but that's fine. Tangle Trap, we're not doing best of 3, so it's definitely Scurrid Colony. What?
Whoa. Oh, hell yes.
Wow.
Black is open.
Yeah, but do we really take these over the field trip?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's obvious Witherbloom's open, right?
One of those.
Yeah, I know. Well, we can obviously only take one, but it's probably Dina over this. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It sucks to pass this, but if it's obvious that Witherbloom is open, which it is, if that was our opening pack and both of those came back, and the Witherbloom Campus as well, then that's fine. I'll go into Witherbloom. That's not a problem at all. Another Scurrid Colony, or a Campus, or a Pop Quiz.
Campus?
Yeah, it's probably Campus. Well, it's the adult pick.
Yeah.
I think. It's like, well, we're going to need fixing if we want to go, if we want to basically
do 3 colors.
Splash a third color at best. Maybe we put the Spectre in, I guess. Nothing here. I mean, it's the Servant, but it goes in the sideboard, I think. Archivist is not good enough, so. Servant in the sideboard. If we really need ways of gaining life because we have, like, Dina stuff, then we can put it in. But
Really, Elfo? He found that Prismari is the best.
I agree.
And then
I agree that I've heard that, sorry.
And then that Witherbloom and Quandrix are after that.
Oh, okay, like second and third.
Interesting,
okay.
interesting. Cool. We found Silverquill to be
I like
pretty
Silverquill
fucking
a lot.
good.
I found that Lorehold tended to be open a lot during the last maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, or between 2 weeks ago and last week. And so we were getting a lot of that stuff. There'll be a lot more big plays, I feel like. Biomathematician's fine.
The blue-red spell deck is insane on value, card draw, removal, big creatures.
Yes.
It just has it all.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I've been hearing that, like, Prismari is 100% the way to go. You just, like, ramp out as much as you can and get as many lands on the field as quickly as possible.
I feel like it didn't have a ton of low-drop creatures in Prismari. Maybe I'm just not remembering that right.
Is it?
But that's what's coming to mind. Am I wrong on that?
Is it Callous Blood Mage?
Ooh, amazing.
Or, like, Mage Duel? There's a lot of good stuff for us in this pack, and hopefully some of it comes back, like, you know, like, worst comes to worst, square up. But, like, or Arcane Subtraction. But with the Campus, Mentor's Guidance, Strategic Planning, I love Mage Duel. I really, really do.
We'll see more of those, though, no?
I mean, didn't see any in the whole first pack.
Yeah, but we're definitely not going to see more of these.
Well, yeah, but is it... Well, okay. I mean, it's a 3-mana 2/1 that makes a pest, but we can benefit from having pests, so... It can do other things as well, obviously. Draw a card, lose a life, blah, blah, blah. Accomplished Alchemist, where X is the amount of life you've gained this turn. We've got Tend the Pests. Sack a creature and make X pests, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. There's a Symmetry Sage.
Wow, there's so many things in this.
This whole pack's insane. I'm going to take the Alchemist. We want to be able to ramp, especially if we have Jadzi. So let's do that. Yeah, because we can work with, like, this is like Witherbloom life gainy card, but it works well with Quandrix that wants to, like, ramp up to big stuff. So let's give it a try. Is Torrent Sculptor good enough? I mean, Pest Summoning is here. Mortality Spear. Never mind. Silly me. Destroy target non-land permanent. My mistake. Thank you. Over the Snakeskin Veil, maybe that comes back. Or Professor's Warning. Or Pest Summoning. Or Waterfall Aerialist. There's, like, a lot of stuff in here for us, which I really appreciate. Basic Conjuration... Top 6, reveal a creature, put it into your hand, the rest on the bottom, and you gain 3 life. There's Witherbloom Apprentice. Oh, but there's Cultivate.
Ooh. And then your duel again. There's my cutie over here.
Mage Duel, the Essence Infusion. Yeah,
your turtle.
There's just so many cards here for us.
Yeah.
I think the responsible thing to do is take Cultivate. It lets us get 2 basics, so we can go get whatever third color we're missing. And we just make sure that we're, like, heaviest green, which makes sense because green is the bridge color between the two colleges.
Yeah.
So it would stand to reason that we would have the most of green. Containment Breach, destroy an artifact or enchantment. If its mana value is 2 or less, you make a pest. But it's a lesson? I just don't have any to learn right now, but it's probably the best thing in the pack for us, so sure. Oh, right, but then if we're taking it, it goes to the sideboard. In fact, didn't we take another lesson? We did, right? The blue one? Where is it? Mercurial Transformation.
Oh my god, it's full of stuff.
I know. All right.
Elfa, what do we do?
I mean, it's probably Professor here. Like,
oh, yeah.
Just a solid creature. As opposed to another Mercurial Transformation.
Yeah.
It's probably that. So, yeah. That would be my choice. Solid creature.
Yes. Lots of Prismari stuff there.
Oh, okay.
I was remembering that wrong.
All right, so we'll take that. Okay, interesting. I mean, look, we're definitely, getting things for our deck here.
Yeah.
Lash of Malice is great. Infuse is fine. Essence Infusion's good. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Add a black or a green for each permanent destroyed this way. And it's a rare, but that includes our own.
Oh.
So it's probably just Lash.
Okay.
Okay. X and 3. Search your library and graveyard for up to 4 creatures with different names that each have mana value X or less and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2. Shuffle the chosen cards into your library and the rest go onto the battlefield. There's also a Witherbloom Pledge Mage.
Ooh.
Which is life gain. There's Symmetry Sage. Is this a trap? This one?
Culling, he says. You only have 3 2-mana spells.
Yeah. Campus? Over strategic planning, which I like. Square up, which is fine. Yeah. And subtraction, which is fine. It's a learn card, which we will eventually need, but I'm going to take the land.
Okay.
Tend to the Pests, Vortex Runner, Symmetry Sage, Adventurous Impulse, square up.
Eco appreciation sucks.
Oh, there you go. Good. Good. I'm actually very happy.
Okay.
Then that we didn't take it. I felt like it was a trap. It was a mythic that was still in the pack this late, and even though we've been seeing a lot of Quandrix Witherbloom stuff, it still felt like that could have gone. So, okay. Yeah, maybe the rest of the draft is fighting over all the Prismari. Who knows? But,
there you go.
But to be fair, we are getting some blue, although notably our mono blue stuff are all creatures. Although this was our first pick, so that doesn't count. But our 2 Vortex Runners and our Frost Trickster are all creatures.
And those are some good-ass creatures if we're going to get some.
Right,
so.
but it's not what Prismari's looking for. Right. They want big, high-impact stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, Vladdy is here.
Hey, Vladdy. Hey. Welcome.
Nice to see you here.
All right, we have 2 Scarred Colonies already, so I'll take one of the Snakeskin Veils.
Okay.
We'll see what else we can do.
I like a good snakeskin veil.
Right. Vladdy, hope the weekend was good. We are doing a Quandrix Witherbloom-y-ish deck here.
Alpha says, welcome to chaos.
Yeah, this is a lot.
It is a lot.
Letter Apprentice? Sure.
Okay.
Happily take Apprentice. It's a nice way to, Magecraft, they lose a life, we gain a life. Servant is more life gain, or there is a counter spell. We talked about being heavier green, so I'll take the Servant.
He said he did have a good weekend. How was ours?
Good. Yeah, we relaxed mostly.
Yeah.
But it was nice. Ooh, okay. Sure. Whatever.
We went for a nice, long, relaxing walk on the one day it was sunny. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, right in between the ridiculous amounts of rain. Uvield is almost certainly not good enough. Which means, hey, Prismari's going to be happy. Kelpie Guide.
Huh.
I mean, it's a way to ramp.
We certainly haven't seen many of those.
No, but there's also Emergent Sequence. Although that's a good way to, There's Mage Duel, there's Field Trip.
Apprentice is one of the better 2-drops in this set, if not the better.
Yeah, so there you go.
Kelpie is great, he says.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was going to take Field Trip. All right. Because Field Trip it only gets us a forest, I guess. All right, fair enough. Kelpie Guide works. I mean, look, it's a great way to ramp, right? I was just saying that. So, oh no, this card's so good.
Well, we're not doing that.
I know. Actually, this pack is bad for us, surprisingly.
Well, there's the lesson.
Yeah, we don't have any learn cards right now.
Yes, we do.
What do we have in
I thought we had 2 learns.
No, we have 2 lessons. I don't think we have a single card that says learn on it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
Let's double check.
Okay. So, I'm...
No. Yeah, no learn.
I thought we had 2.
Nope.
Okay.
But I guess we'll take this.
There's
or do
also...
Yeah, maybe, whatever. We'll take it anyway. Let's look for some learn cards. How's that sound? Yeah. Bookworm!
Ooh.
Damn it. There's Lash of Malice as well. Is there a chance Bookworm comes back with all the Quandrix stuff that's here? I think we have to just take it. There's no reason not to. I can't justify taking a second one of these over this.
No.
This is just how we win. Wow. Okay. All right. So yeah, like this type of stuff is stuff that we're gonna have to pick up in the coming picks. This will hopefully come back. I don't see somebody taking that early. But we have what lessons right now? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 lessons. Okay. So I mean, draw a card and lose a life. We already have this one. I'll take a Professor's Warning because I don't see any learn.
That's a good card. Professor's
Warning's great, and I'm kind of upset we don't have more than one right now. So there's a Spectacle Mage for all the Prismari folk out there.
I love that art. It's just adorable.
The flyer? Yeah. There's a Lorehold Excavation, a Frostboil Snarl. Not for us, but I'm still pointing it out.
Interesting.
There's a Pledge Mage, which is pretty good, although we need double blue on turn 2, so it's not the best. But there is this Infuse or Arrogant Poet. How do our creatures look? 16 creatures, 9 non. Yeah, Infuse is great. We'll take it.
Okay. It not only ramps, it's also an Icy Manipulator in late game.
Good point for Kelpie Guide.
Yeah, Kelpie.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll take Infuse. They have another Plumb the Forbidden, a Quandrix Campus, a Field Trip, a Professor of Zoomancy.
Wow.
Good lord. All right, so notably, we want Learn. I said we wanted Learn. Field Trip it is. I wanted one earlier.
Yeah, you passed those up twice already.
Yeah.
So...
And hopefully there'll be 2 cards coming back out of here. I can imagine that unless it's this and this, we're gonna get something in there. All right, no Learn. Abundant Harvest, choose land or non-land. It is a single mana. There's also another Scurrid Colony, a Square Up, a Moldering Karok.
Elfo says Poet. Take lands.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we missed the campuses, but but we got the Learn.
You got the field.
The Learn card that gets us a land. So I'm gonna do the same thing with Abundant Harvest, which lets us get land as well. We have Amplimancer. We don't have any Amplimancers yet. We have no Learn cards in here. No land in here. So we'll take the Amplimancer. Good low drop creature, solid. And
no
I say no
to the Amplimancer or no to the thing we just picked?
No to the thing, no to the Field Trip, I assume. All right, so we'll take that. Another Field Trip. Or Emergent Sequence. Sure, more Learn. We wanted it. It's the second one. Ugh. Do you like any of these arts?
We can't take the alligator?
No, we already have one. It's in the sideboard because it's bad.
Oh, it's a crocodile anyway.
Whatever. Regardless, do you like any of these arts?
Yeah, the guy who's highlighted. Let's take him.
Great. In the sideboard with you. Okay. Subtraction is a Learn card. I'll take it. Plumb the Forbidden. Sweet.
That is sick.
Reject for the sideboard, probably. Whatever. We'll put it in the deck for now. We'll have plenty of cuts to make. In fact, if we're doing that anyway. All right. Emergent Sequence or Pledge Mage. Probably Pledge Mage. We probably need some bigger things in this stupid sea. Look at that stupid crocodile anyway. All right. All right. So we need 11 cuts.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure that people have opinions, so I'm definitely open to them. We have Dina, Infuse the Vitality, Witherbloom Apprentice. So we have one of each campus for the schools that we're in, or the colleges that we're in. We have more islands than anything else, interestingly.
That is weird.
I mean, it's probably because we have more blue pips, and especially with the double for Jadzi. Although that probably just means that if it's influenced by that, I guess because we have like 4 blue cards at 3, and then 2 gold cards with blue at 3 as well. But I may want to swap an island with a forest, or for a forest.
Yeah.
Just because of the field trips.
Well, do we have some green stuff that makes green land? Because I know one of the things we took only makes a forest.
That's the field trip. Field trip searches for forests.
It was cultivate.
Cultivate gets 2 things.
Oh.
It's search your library for up to 2 basics.
Oh.
So we would just get whatever 2 or 1 that we needed.
That's nice.
But we want to be heavier green because of it, because these are the 2 things that help us ramp the most.
Right.
So.
Okay. Elphos' field trip is amazing.
Yeah.
But you already have so many playables that taking the dual land was top priority.
Okay.
It's a card you are always running in the deck.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So at least we don't have to cut the field trips
right.
now that we have them.
Right. Yeah, and this is why I took the second Witherbloom Pledge Mage as well towards the end, is because look at our top end. Like, it's good, but with
there's
all
not
of the
much there.
Yes, with all the ramping that we're doing, we want a lot. So the fact that now we have 4 things, excuse me, at the top end is really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I feel pretty good about this, except for the fact that we have to cut 10 things.
Correct. I think we can cut Biomathematician. I don't see any other way that we have of making fractals. So I see no need to have this. It's 3 mana for a 2/2 and a 1/1. So I think we can cut that.
Alpha thinks, what do you think about shaving some blue?
Sure, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of it to begin with.
Yeah. Vortex Runner is
That's
great.
a great card.
Especially because we're trying to ramp up to Bookworm, which is 8. And if we have 8 land, Vortex Runner and Scurrid Colony get better. But yeah, we
That's
can...
cool.
If we ditch Subtraction and Ratio, because we have card draw in Crushing Disappointment, we have Spectre, which is nice. We're actually very heavy Witherbloom. I can speak, I promise. What's the back end of this? If we don't end up playing Jadzi, there's Journey to the Oracle. You may put any number of lands from your hand onto the battlefield. That's not great. Then if you control 8 or more, you may discard a card, and if you do, return this to its owner's hand. That's not good at all. So yeah, if we're not playing Jadzi, we're not playing this card, basically.
I think we still play some blue.
Yeah.
I think we just play less blue.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we get the amount of mana we need for Jadzi anyway, we will have come across, hopefully, 2 blue.
I 100% agree with that, yes. But does that mean that, like, we cut any of these? Like, these are solid creatures.
They are really good.
What is this? Add 1 of any, add X of any 1, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Crushing Disappointment is drawing cards, which is important. Culling Ritual we can get rid of. That's the one. Okay, Culling Ritual goes away. Definitely not a problem there. Even though it's a rare, I kind of don't care about that.
Snakeskin Veil?
What about Abundant Harvest? Land or non-land? Reveal cards from the top until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom. No, I guess that's kind of important. Early in the game, it gets you a land if you need a land, or it gets you not a land if you need not a land. So it's pretty good. God knows we've been in that situation enough times. Plum
yes,
the Forbidden.
we sure have.
Draw a card and lose a life with Plum the Forbidden is good as well. Devouring Tendrils for removal. Amplimancer, Double Scurrid Colony, Dina. Infuse. Yes.
That one's not your favorite.
Infuse?
Right?
Infuse is great.
Oh, okay.
2 mana instant speed. Give one of our creatures Death Touch, and when it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So you basically get to kill one of their things. Your thing comes back. You gain 2 life, and if the thing that died on your side has an end of the battlefield effect, it re-enters the battlefield. So
cool.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Apprentice is great for us. They lose life, we gain life whenever we play a spell. And we have 12 spells, or no, not 12 specifically, because there's probably at least 1 non-instant or sorcery, although I guess that tells us, right? 7 instants, 5, it is 12. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, what else comes out?
This is tough.
It sure is.
It really is.
We may find, and I'm not advocating to cut anything with this statement, but we may find that with Double Field Trip and Cultivate and Accomplished Alchemist and Abundant Harvest that we may have a few too many land, but we'll see. Because it gets us to our big stuff, so.
He says, okay, but what are the ETBS you want to copy?
Sure. And that's fair. I mean, bookworm, technically, I guess.
He says bookworm?
Yeah, sure. That's probably the only one. Oh, and Professor of Zoomancy. That's a really good ETB as well.
Enter the battlefield? Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yeah. And Frost Trickster. Yeah, it's probably just those. That's 3. It's not bad. But otherwise... I mean, otherwise it's just removal, right? Like, it's still a great way to give one of our creatures Death Touch. And just kill their thing, and then when ours dies, it comes back. Like, that's not as big of a deal to me. Because, like, they're going to have situations where they're attacking with, like, a 5/5, and we have a 2/2.
Right.
And so we're like, okay, we block, like it looks like a chump block, and then we just give this Death Touch, kill their 5/5, and then it comes back when it dies.
Right.
So,
this is hard. Alpha, what do we do?
I like Bookworm a lot. Like a lot.
Bookworm is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, an 8-drop you're gonna love, regardless
so.
of what it is.
Yeah. What the hell? Do we take out... No, there's like so many things that make us want to use our mana, and that's a good thing.
He says at least it's a pseudo 1-for-1.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we're gaining life, so hopefully we're getting some benefits off of that, because we have, well, at least, I guess Dean is the only thing we have that benefits us from gaining life, besides, like, that we have things like this where we're going to be losing life in the process of doing other things, or drawing cards and losing life, which is not a big deal when you're gaining it back as well. So.
Cut Plum?
Oh, okay. Plum the Forbidden. There you go.
Okay.
Like I said, we have card drawing Crushing Disappointment as well, so not a big deal there. Plus, we have ways of getting cards out of our deck with all these, search for a land things. 5 more cuts to go.
We play very dirty 45.
No. We definitely do not do that, because otherwise we're adding more land, and then it's more than 45. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have Cultivate, and we have Field Trip.
We sure do.
So we're fine with
Yeah, no issues whatsoever.
No, none.
I mean...
Maybe one of the runners?
I mean, that's a way to win the game. It's just 3 damage every turn that they can't block.
Yeah, if you have 8.
I mean, this deck's going to have 8. That's the point. Like, that's why we have these. Okay. Right? Like, that's what we're building towards. If we don't get to 8 land, we're losing every game. We don't have any win cons that are below 8. Like, this is 5, and this is the best thing that we have to win the game with besides. And so if they have 1 or 2 kill spells, we just lose at that point. So we need 8 land, otherwise we're not doing what we're trying to do. So
gotcha. Yeah, Alpha says he would cut the 5 blue cards, but I know you won't, he says.
I mean,
they're really good. Like, that's what's tough.
But I'll say, right, Jadzi is a bit of a pipe dream. So I understand why. It's like we have a lot of things to do for 8 mana, right? The thing that hurts more than Jadzi is like these 3 or 4.
Right.
But the thing is,
I guess my question would be, if we cut everything blue from this deck, is it a good enough deck then?
I think so. I mean, you still have... I guess your win cons at that point are Bookworm, of course.
Right.
Spectre, the activated abilities on Spectre of the Fens.
Okay. But is that good enough to beat the other decks that we're going to be facing? I don't know. I don't really see that.
I'm okay with taking out Jadzi, definitely. I'm okay with taking out Kelpie. And then, like, if we're only splashing for these two, then maybe we take out Trickster as well. We have 3 islands, but we have Cultivate, and we have ways of adding 1 mana of any color with Accomplished Alchemist as well. So we have ways of dealing with that. Get rid of... No, I guess we keep the campus. There's no reason not to.
But seriously, it's part green. Like, runner is splashable? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, 2 runners is good enough to be part blue? Like...
I mean, I think so.
I mean, you did make the point that this deck, the way it is, what it's going to do is get us to 8.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that kind of makes sense.
That's what we're trying for. And what lessons do we have? We have Containment Breach, which could destroy an artifact or enchantment if we need to destroy an artifact or enchantment. So that's something nice. We have Environmental Sciences, and we have Mercurial Transformation. So we have 3 lesson cards.
Okay. Alpha says he's got the answer. Says cut a lot of 2-mana creatures. Put the culling back and cut the harvest. This says frisking harvest.
No, the abundant harvest is here, but it's probably the fricking harvest. Put back the culling, which is the rare, the culling ritual.
Okay.
And then cut a lot of our 2-drop creatures. So
okay.
Scurrid Colonies and like Amplimancer. Because like Apprentice and Dina are great. Yeah. And then we just need to add 1 more card back in, like the Frost Trickster.
Which is a flyer, which is right?
No, it is. You're right. That's not what I was. That's
good.
Not what I was disagreeing with. We could put a Servant in instead if we're cutting 2 mana creatures.
Scurrid Colony was really good though.
I mean, if you have 8 or more, it's a 4/4 with reach instead of a 2/2 with reach. So it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. But if we keep the Trickster out, then we can do Servant, I guess, instead. Okay. I'm okay with that as our 40.
I don't know. Elfo, why don't you tell Joe what you think? I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay, have fun. It's just you and me, chat. Whoever's out there. Is anybody out there? That's a terrible joke. That's an old joke. Yeah, I don't mind this deck. It's actually kind of funny now that Amy's gone. Let's talk about her because I'm sure she can't hear me at all because we have a very, very large apartment. But it's funny that at the start of this thing, Amy was like, "Oh, we can go Witherbloom," and I was like, but Quandrix though," and then we ended up going Witherbloom because Amy's always right. Not splash 2 creatures. All right. So then we get rid of both of these, but what do we put in? I guess we could put in the... put back in the Plum and the Servant. Then what do we look like numbers-wise? 11 creatures, 12 non-creatures? Or do we keep the Plum cut and put in one of these stupid Karoks that I hate? Okay, sure, why not? We can do that. I think we can handle that. And then, okay, here's a question. Do we keep the Quandrix campus, since it's still technically part green, and it can allow us to scry later, or because we have Witherbloom, is just a forest better than this? Yeah, I hear you, Alpha. That's fine. It makes sense to me. I guess I should put this guy as our deck box while we're waiting. And then, of course, we'll be thematically appropriate and do our sleeves correctly as well. Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, we can do that. Instead of this and this, we can put back these. Sure.
I'm back.
So we put your friend as our deck box, and we have the Dina sleeves as well because we're...
Nice. And you cut all the blue.
We cut all the blue. I was asking about what people think of on Quandrix campus, but I have not, unless I'm missing something. The pump guy can work in, like, you're right, the Amplimancer. So we'll switch one Scourge Colony for the Amplimancer. Yeah. Yeah, because if we get to 10 land, then he can work twice. Like, it's just a good card for, like, late game fun stuff. They both are, really. So, but yeah, so what do people think on Quandrix Campus? That's my only question that's remaining, because now we have less forests than we do swamps. We have 8 swamps and 7 forests, but we have the Witherbloom Campus, and because we have the Quandrix Campus, that's why we have the different numbers there. Otherwise, we could have 8 of each and then the Witherbloom Campus as well. So,
you already have a dual land for the Scry.
Correct. Okay, good deal. So then that puts it that way, and we did it. Full deck.
Fully Witherbloom deck.
I was saying while you were away that you got your way.
Yeah. But I was also the one sitting here going, I don't know if this is a winnable deck with none of this blue in it. So.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
I mean, this hand's...
He says don't need another tap land, for sure.
Yeah, this hand's probably fine. Because we won't need the Snakeskin Veil turn 1, so we can play the Campus and not feel bad about it. Mm-hmm. And then we have Field Trip on 3 and Zoomancy for Professor of Zoomancy on 4.
Yeah, hopefully we get something else good that's a lower drop or something.
A rare. Oh, it's Dina. So yeah, we got something.
Oh.
A 1/3 versus a 2/1 seems good. Whenever an opponent activates an ability that isn't a mana ability, this deals 1 damage to us, and then for 2, they can give it +2/+0 until end of turn. So if they attack before playing something, they did not, so they can't attack here. Very good. Professor's Warning. Okay. Well, I guess we do this. The forest goes onto the battlefield tapped, but then we learn. I mean, we should, because the next turn we get Professor of Zoomancy plus Professor's Warning. We don't need to destroy an artifact or enchantment, right? Because that's not an artifact. It should be, shouldn't it? Anyway, I guess we'll just get a land and gain 2 life at some point. No, definitely no attacks. No, thank you. So yeah, we're going to take some hits here. But as long as Dina doesn't die, because like I could have kept up Professor's Warning and Snakeskin Veil to keep Dina safe, but then if they didn't try to target her with anything, then I would have just kept them up for no reason.
Yeah.
So no blocks will take 5, which is unfortunate. Actually, it could be more. They could make it 9 total at the worst, but then they use their whole turn for that, so I'd be okay with it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So we're at 15. Just don't kill Dina. They didn't. Awesome. All right, so land. All right, so hopefully this will keep up the campus. It absolutely will. Perfect.
Very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. Because it allows us to keep up Snakeskin Veil or Professor's Warning. We technically can't play both, but whichever one we need at any given time, we can do. So
very helpful.
Pass. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we have, it's not even a chump blocker in the past, because we could just kill their Flame Scroll Celebrant thing with it. Wow. Okay. Let's give it a try. Pass to blockers. So we block here and here. If this is a trade, it's not great, but we have things. We have things.
You should have saved the mana block and force a trick on him, get him nice and good.
That's what we're trying for.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're gonna lose the pest, which is not a big deal. But if they don't have anything for the spirit, Maker Mark +1/+0, and then when it dies, they get another spirit. Okay. So basically, we can use this to give the Professor indestructible. Okay. So the spirit still dies, but the Professor's indestructible now, so it won't. And we'll lose our 1/1, but they lose a life in the process thanks to Dina. Perfect. Okay. And that's a triggered ability, not an activated ability. Thank you, Flame Scroll Celebrant. And we have Lash of Malice to kill it with. So there's that. That's an instant as well, correct? It sure is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll play this, and then keep up Snakeskin Veil or Lash of Malice. Okay. Got there. And it's Magecraft, so we'll gain a life, and then when we gain life, Dina makes them lose life. Look at this combo. We're doing it. That's what I like to see. Well, we'll just pass. I'm not attacking with the Professor. Okay. Alright. Let's see it. Because what we can do is go into blocks, and then when they start pumping up their things, oh, they have nothing. They're just playing a 4/4 Vigilance Menace, playing a single land, and then not attacking, which means Lash of Malice can work on their rare. It's probably our best bet at this point, right? Sure. We gain a life, they lose a life, and their creature dies. Hell yeah. We drew another land, so we can go land, Environmental Sciences, gain 2 life, they lose life, we gain life again. I guess we get a swamp, right? We have a ton of forests, right? Yeah. Okay. Swamp it is. They lose more life, and we have Snakeskin Veil as our hidden card that they don't know about. But it would only give +1/+1, so they could double block, but I guess that means I just attack with the Professor. Because if they trade off, great, and if they don't, they take 4. And that's even better.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah, it gives the combo. Like, it just makes sense. We keep our creature, they lose theirs, they have a 4/4, like, I feel okay. Okay, 1/2 double strike with 1 card left in their hand is fine. If they had like a ton of things left, I'd be a little worried. I'll take this. Actually, will I? I think if they attack, I just block. Like, we'd lose Dina, which sucks a little bit, but yeah, that's why. Okay. Because they had nothing else, so we take our turn. We drew a Witherbloom Apprentice. Okay. I mean, there's no reason to keep this. They know we have it. So we can play the Apprentice, and then we have Scry on the Witherbloom campus for later, so that we make sure we're not drawing a ton more land. Let's go to combat. Do we just, like... Yeah. Just the Professor. Because if they trade the Relic Sloth off... Wow. I'll try speaking again. Give me one moment. Make your mark +1/+0. So it's got... Okay. So it can trade still, but that's about it. Okay. They're trading their double striker for our Professor. That works for me. And then they get a 3/2 spirit out of it. That's fine. Okay. Works for me. Okay, target creature can't block this turn. They can make the 5/5, not be able to block, and then attack in. That's a pretty sweet play.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't even do it. Okay. Well, that was an interesting choice. They had nothing in hand. I'm surprised they didn't do it. But okay. I'll scry 1. It's a land. See you bye. Ooh, quick then. Okay. Do we put this stop on our upkeep? I think we do. 5, 6, 7, 8. But then we'd lose 5. We'd only have 3. Alright, whatever. I'll take it off. We'll take our turn. Yeah! It's an instant, too. Destroy target non-land permanent. Okay. Well, let's go to combat, then. Attack with the Pledge Mage. See what they do. Let's see these big blocks. It's got to be Relic Sloth and the Spirit, if I am guessing correctly. Or they can just go to 10, I guess.
Yeah.
That'd also be totally fine with me. Okay, sure. Take it, go to 10. I like it. We end our turn. 5, 6, 7, 8 means we do not have enough to play the Spear and Scry. Sure. So they can make some of our stuff unable to block, but we're just going to kill the Relic Sloth, so... Like, if we take 3, we take 3. Target creature can't block this turn? I don't know that they read that correctly. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they read that card correctly. Or the ability, I should say, correctly. What? Okay. They don't quite know what their stuff does, so we're going to go ahead and relieve them of their Relic Sloth. We gain a life, they lose a life. Yeah, they can see it. Yep. Yep. The combo is real. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Witherbloom is a serious deck here.
Yes.
I like it. Worked quite nicely. Hey, Arena. What's up?
Alpha says, told you Witherbloom is amazing.
I mean...
Agreed.
Wow, really, Arena?
Wow. Okay.
The hell? We still have internet, right? I mean, I can see it on our laptop over here. Our second screen, if you will. Okay.
Alpha says, so much synergy.
Yeah, exactly. Arena. What's up, buddy?
Business buzzwords.
You doing okay? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you doing okay?
Oh, boy.
Wow. This is fun. Oh, there it is.
We're alive.
Whew. Okay.
We're okay.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Are we, though?
It's happening.
All right. Let's do it. We're 1-0. Let's keep going. Letter of acceptance. You like that art.
Alpha says, come on, Joe, just close it.
No thanks. Wow, a lot of what I believe is Japanese kanji, but a lot of Japanese opponents tonight. Okay. They mulliganed.
Alpha says the game heard me. Yeah, I bet it did.
We have an okay hand. I'm okay with this hand. We have 2 black and a green. We have Scurrid Colony. We have Snakeskin Veil and Lash. We have Cultivate. So, I mean, I'll play Lash. I'll play ooh, they went to 5.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Good sign, good
rough.
sign.
He said, I scared Arena.
Through the computer. All right, so we'll play the black. We'll pass. If they play a creature, we have Lasher Malice, which will... they have a Pest. They get to learn. Oh, Expanded Anatomy. Pass to attackers. Do I just lash that thing? No. I lash it in response, I think. Play this and pass. I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to have them play Expanded Anatomy here. Oh, they just attack us for 1? Okay, great. Sure.
That's whatever.
Perfect. Amazing. I have to pay 3 life to do it. It's worth it. Yep, I'm sure. Pay the 3 life. Take the action.
Goodbye, Gaily.
No problem. Alright, so... 3rd land... I'll wait a turn to cultivate. I'll Scurrid Colony. Oh, maybe I should have played the other green to keep up Snakeskin Veil. Alright, whatever, we'll see. Sure, yep, okay. Alright. We still have Pledge Mage. We'll take a damage, that's not a big deal. Let's play the green. We will cultivate. Because we have 1 of each, we'll get 1 of each again. This one will go onto the battlefield. This one goes into our hand. So next turn we have Pledge Mage plus keep up Snakeskin Veil. Sure. We take 3, we're at 12. We drew another land. Alright, come on. Keep up Snakeskin Veil, thank you. Pass. Alright, Pledge Mage. Spirit Summoning. Alright, I mean, they have a 2-powered flyer. That's good. They definitely don't attack.
Alpha says Snakeskin in response to him putting 2 counters. So he only gets 1 counter.
No, it's target creature you control. Does not work that way, unfortunately. Let's play the Servant. We'll gain some life. Go back to 14. And then... combat? Yes, because if they double block, we have the Veil. Otherwise, they just take 5. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay. End the turn.
He says, "Aw."
Spectre of the Fens. That's a good one. Right, we're gonna need some removal here. Just the flyer. That's perfect.
Okay.
Not a problem.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was just it would have been a tough choice if they'd attacked with the Pest. I probably still would have blocked, but all right, combat first. I guess I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have played the Apprentice in case they made me use the Veil. Then I would have had the benefit from the Magecraft on this. But it's fine. They're almost certainly not going to block again. And then they... Oh, okay. Or... Oh, they did it! Hell yeah. Well, no, we definitely kill the flyer first. They're tapped out, so this works beautifully for us. This is a 6/6. We gain another life, and both of their creatures are dead.
Yay!
They gain 1 and go to 16, but 1,000,000% worth it.
Yeah.
The only issue is they would have been at 15 if we'd played this, but still worth it. Play the land.
Definitely.
All right, good deal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. We have 8 land again. Concession.
That seemed a little bit premature.
I mean, they only had 4 land. They were getting nothing else, and they only had 3 cards in hand because they mulled to 5.
Yeah, but maybe they had... Well, I guess they didn't have good things in their hand. But...
They obviously... In other words, they obviously had nothing for the Witherbloom Apprentice.
Yeah.
And if they didn't... If they attacked with this, which makes the most sense, then they just take 1,000,000 in the crackback.
Yeah.
It's just way too much. Plus, every spell that we played, we'd gain 2 life, and they'd lose 1 life. It was just... Almost every draw for us besides land was gas, so...
Not gonna complain about a win anyway.
Exactly. Alright, 2-0. Keep going.
Keep it going.
Slanging spells at you.
Yeah, I love that. Hell yes.
Ooh, you know what I don't love? This hand. It is real bad. Wow.
That's
Mulligan.
terrible. Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
What do we ditch? Probably... Ugh.
Gross.
Ew. Is it I guess this lets us draw cards. Ew. That's really tough. I mean, we keep, but I'm trying to figure out which of these we get rid of. I think it's the card draw. No, that's dumb. I think it's the mana producer.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I don't know that that's the right choice. I won't lie to you.
Well, card draw is really important. Ditch Alchemist, Alpha says.
Yeah. Okay, good. We did it.
We did it.
It was a tough choice, I won't lie. Alright, Lash of Malice, help us out here. They're thinking. Yeah! Orator definitely dies. Goodbye. Oh, really? You make me choose? There's no other creature to choose from. Okay, anyway. Infused with Vitality we drew, and we have Dina, so how thematically appropriate. Except, actually, it's not. Because we're supposed to be giving the infusion to Killian, not to her, but still, it's fine. Shadewing Laureate. Wow. Cool card. 2/2 flyer. Well, I mean, I guess we just attack here. And if they block, we infuse with Vitality. And if they don't block, we Amplancer post-combat. Sweet. Okay. That's the way to do it.
I think that's a smiley face giving a peace sign, but I can't really tell. It's very small.
Okay, so they get to learn with the Professor of Symbology. Inkling Summoning is a very good one. We get hit for 2 in the air. Okay. Take our turn. Mortality Spear. Very nice. Now, what does this say? Whenever another creature you control with flying dies, put a counter on something. Okay. So we have Mortality Spear to take care of that. Plus, this is a spell. Combat, attack with Dina. Because they have a 2/1 and we have a 1/3, so... Great. We will end our turn. We can keep up Infused with Vitality. Oh, these are all instants, so there you go. Never mind. Keep them all up. But yeah, we basically use a Mortality Spear on the Shadewing Laureate as soon as they play the Inkling Summoning. Or... yeah, I mean, Pledge Mage gains flying. Interesting. It resolves this turn. Pass to attackers. They attack with the flyer, so we kill it. Oh, we can do both, right? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, sure. Yeah, there wasn't a way to make that work this turn. Like, we were giving one of our creatures Death Touch was not going to be effective. Alright, same thing. Sure. Combat. Dina. Wow, Dina doing work. I like it. Ooh, they thought about blocking. Yes.
She is hell of a lady.
Good times. Good times. Okay. Kill. She comes back. Cool. End our turn. Wow.
I like it.
Yeah.
That worked very, very well.
I mean it. She's putting in work, man. Really good. Plus, that Silver Quill Pledge Mage is scary. Like, any spell they play just gains flying every turn.
Yeah, that sucks.
3 power in the air. So I'm glad they blocked with that. I would never have blocked with that. Because it was a trade. Like, they were tapped out, so they were just willing to trade with her. But I guess because they were afraid of what she can do.
Yeah.
So.
But I guess they didn't... Yeah.
Right. Inkling Summoning is fine. Pass to attackers. Ah, okay. If they'd attacked, they would have gotten in for a little bit of extra because I wasn't going to do anything about it. Interesting. So if I attack with Dina here, which I shouldn't do, I guess I'll just play the Pledge Mage because it's the combo with the Pledge Mage and Dina. And then when we play spells, we gain a life, and then because of Dina, they lose a life. So let's play a 5/5 and not attack and pass. All right.
Okay.
They have 5 mana as well, just like we do. They just, or I should say, they just played their 5th land. Ah, Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Sure. Sure. So they can only attack in the air. You got it. Ha! Alright, well, Crushing Disappointment will be very nice here. Combat. Attack. Yeah, chip away, Dina. Chip away. Good stuff.
She likes tea, not chips.
I mean, British people like tea, and they call French fries chips.
Okay.
That is relevant to this conversation. Okay, so they're going to return a creature from their graveyard to their hand with mana value 3 or less, which is the Laureate. Wow, that's a good play. Uh-oh. Pass to attackers, 2 in the air. Sure. We're both at 16. And then we will Crushing Disappointment. And we draw 2 cards. And then we'll take our turn.
Elfo says, Combo says Joe, while he has a 2-mana creature that does all that by himself, I assume that.
Well, yeah, it's Dina. It's just, I meant the combo is like that with the 5 mana, the 5/5. Magecraft lets us gain life, and then when we gain life, she loses, or she makes them lose life. One of our creatures. He says
Apprentice is crying somewhere.
All right, so can we do both? We can do both. Sure. Do this. We'll do Tendrils. It's a sorcery, so we have to do it now. But we'll kill the Rescuer. No, we want to kill the Laureate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even if we draw a land, we won't get to 8. So we will pass. Okay. Yeah, because attacking with Dina there would have made it so that they could have double blocked and killed Dina, and we would have only been able to kill the Professor. We don't care about that. We care about the killing the Rescuer and or this Shadewing Laureate with the Devouring Tendrils here. So 4 in the air. Ugh, it's a little rough, but it's fine. We have a 4/3 now. We're killing one of the flyers, so this is a pretty good thing for us. They have 3 mana. We drew a land. That's great. So next turn with a land, we get Bookworm. But any turn that we draw a land now, we get a Bookworm. So we will use the Professor.
Bookworm's so mouthy.
No, we'll use Amplimancer to kill the Laureate. They have Pump. Maybe it should have been Professor. They have something. Warning for indestructible. Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, then it doesn't... Still go to combat. Attack, attack. Sure. We have 5 mana for the Amplemancer, which is why they looked at it and why they're considering. They blocked the Professor because that's the most damage. Oh, they double block the Professor. Fancy. Okay. Professor dies. That's actually fine. And then we can hit them for 4 and bring them to 10.
Okay.
Okay. That Professor's Warning was a good play on the Laureate. Very good.
We both have Dina avatars, and we're both at 10.
Alright, Dueling Coach. +1/+1 counter on the Laureate, I assume? No, on the... Okay. This is going to be a little scary. I don't know whether I want to land off the top, or if I want the rare thing that kills everything 2 or less. Jesus. Okay, we got the land. Bookworm.
Okay.
Drew another land off that? Jesus. We're dead. We're just still dead. So... Yeah. We lose. Flyers are good. We didn't have enough removal. We used it all. Okay. Yeah, we couldn't even, like, bluff anything. Like, we used all our mana to play the Bookworm, so... Okay. Good game.
-1.
What?
We could have blocked in some way and not died.
Really? With what things that can block flying?
Oh.
That's why I was saying we lost. Like, they had 7 power in the air, we were at 6. Like, there was just nothing we could do, unfortunately. But it's fine. That's our first loss. We're 2-1.
That's why we needed that blue flyer.
Yeah, that one Frost Trickster would have made a huge impact here.
Yes, it would have.
Because we didn't put any of those flyers in the graveyard at all this game. To which they just came back from it.
Well, of course they came back from it if they had more flyers.
This hand's not bad. We got Field Trip, we've got Accomplished Alchemist, we've got the Pledge Mage and a Crushing Disappointment. I'm all about it, plus the Campus. Good stuff. Plus our opponent has a dog or a wolf, whatever you want to call it. Unwilling Ingredient. Where's our Lash of Malice when you need it? I know, you love him.
He's a cutie.
Alright, we take 1.
He's not an ingredient to me.
Cram Session. They get to learn before we do. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna cram it all night long.
Ugh. Are they going to expanded anatomy on their Unwilling Ingredient? We don't have enough removal for this. Forest. And... Ugh. Okay. Environmental Sciences it is. I mean, next turn we have the Pledge Mage, which is great, but we would then need another blocker still. So... Pledge Mage. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, but their 3/3 still has Menace, so we still go 13. But it means that once we play the 2/5, we can block it again. Mage Hunter is annoying, but fine. Snakeskin Veil is good. We have 2 mana left after that? Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Because that puts it into our hand. But we played a land this turn, I think. So, yeah, we did. Because these wouldn't be separated otherwise. So we will pass. keep up that snakeskin veil just in case. Because next turn we can do like Dina and Environmental Sciences and Snakeskin Veil. It's all good stuff.
Yeah.
And keep up Snakeskin Veil, I should say.
Is all good stuff.
Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Well, it would sure be a damn shame if we made it a 6/6.
Hexproof 6/6.
Well, that's, yeah. Perfect. All right, so Environmental Sciences. Oh, wait, sorry. Dina first. Environmental Sciences. Sure, we take 1. Then we gain 1 and they lose 1. We need more black. Sure. Into our hand. They lose another life. We play this. We can still Crushing Disappointment, but I guess we'll wait. Interesting. They could have double blocked the Pledge Mage. Huh, okay. Well, we can still Crushing Disappointment at the end of their turn. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. They have a Mythic, by the way. Search for Blex and Blex. Put any number of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. You lose 3 life for each card you put into your hand. Okay. Wow, they put all 5 of them into their graveyard. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Pass to attackers. Were they looking for land? No, because they put a land in and a field trip. What could they be looking for? I'm so confused. All right, well.
Either way.
Yep. All right, so they're at 19. We drew... Oh, wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. But that counts Dina. But it also counts the Unwilling Ingredient. I don't know that I want that yet. Oh, but we can kill the Mage Hunter with this. Do we want to exile their graveyard? I kind of want to exile their graveyard. It feels like they put stuff in there like that on purpose. They have 9 cards in their graveyard right now. Alright, so let's go like this. And have the Pledge Mage kill the Mage Hunter. Yes, that's fine. We lose a life. Then we gain a life and they lose a life. Okay, then we gain 2 life and they lose a life. Then we play a land. I know the timer. I don't really care. Let's do the Culling Ritual. Dina will die, but it's worth it. Add a black and green, and then Callous Blood Mage, and exile their graveyard. I don't know why they put all that stuff in there, but Unwilling Ingredient at minimum goes away. Then we go to combat and attack for 8. They're at 8.
Okay. They're at 8.
Yeah, we did a lot of things. And they are stuck on 4 land. We don't have any more backup stuff, so sure, it does. Okay, but that was their whole turn. So we go to combat, attack for 4. They go to 4, and then we play a 3/2 as well, and gain 2 life and go to 18.
Very nice.
We can end our turn. We have the Scry on the campus at the end of their turn. 2/2 Menace. Sure. Okay. So we can, like, trade with most of our stuff, but not all of it. So we'll Scry 1. Cultivate. We don't need land. At least not with what's on the field right now. We drew a land. All right, well, you know, shit happens. So the best block... They're dead. At least on board, they're dead. Right. So I don't know what they have in hand, but they have to have something. Otherwise, they lose. So... +1/+1 counter doesn't do it. They'd have to, like, have life gain or removal. They block the 2/5, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me yet. Ah, so they gain 2 life. It gains Death Touch. It gets a +1/+1 counter, but that's irrelevant. Oh, it's not dead. So it's not irrelevant. Okay, but they're at 1. Okay. We'll end our turn. We don't need to play the land, and we have the Scry still. Okay. This is interesting. 1 is not 0. Mage Duel. It's a very good card. We've discussed this. Okay. Our 3/2 is dead. Pass to attackers. They don't attack because they can't, because they have nothing else. So we scry 1. Amplimancer is great. Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, Amplimancer. And pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be our 9th. So I guess I could have played it, because then next turn we could have had our 10th. Okay, so they killed it. Sure. If we block, we lose a life, but they're not attacking, so we'll scry. Scurried Colony will be a 4/4 reach. That's a good
cool.
card. That will be very useful. Pass. And then because we will have 2 creatures, they make a very large fractal. Never mind. Pass to attackers. We scry 1. Professor's Warning. Okay. That's not enough, though. Pass. I'm curious if they're going to try to get squirrely, and no pun intended, and try to attack with their fractal here. They pass. Okay. Scry 1. Spectre of the Fens. There's a flyer.
Oh.
Okay. We're good. We'll take it. Spectre of the Fens. Can we activate it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite activate it yet, but as soon as we can, we win. And if they have a destroy target creature on the Spectre, we have Professor's Warning to give it indestructible, so we should be okay here.
Okay.
If they have anything that can kill it, we just give it indestructible. And we win either by attacking with it because they have no flying or reach, or we use its ability, they lose 2, we gain 2 for 6 mana. So... And we can still scry at the end of their turn, either way. Okay. They're thinking.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Okay, they can see them. I was going to say, I'm curious. I didn't see any anything that they could have used to benefit from stuff that was in their graveyard, but maybe that's just because they didn't play it. But I think they had an empty hand at one point, so who knows? All right, so we're 3-1.
Okay.
Let's keep it going.
All right. We're doing well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Knocking on wood.
Yeah. Hey, if people care, we put up a new series, or we started a new series this past Sunday, so yesterday, on our Video Games for All channel for a game called A Short Hike. That was fun. It's a quick 3-episode series. I think people will enjoy it.
It's a very relaxing game.
Yes, I agree with that. Well, if we draw green, this hand's fine. If we don't, this hand is trash. So, I'm going to mulligan this one.
Yes, please.
That is possibly worse.
I think it might be.
But I'm going to have to keep it. And I'm going to have to ditch this Devouring Tendrils. No. Because get a land, make mana, Bookworm. So...
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
I mean, if I'm not, like, there wasn't a ton more we could have done anyway. Campus? Yes, because we don't have anything on 2, but we have stuff on 3.
Okay.
So, there you go. And Field Trip gets us Environmental Sciences. Infused with Vitality, but we don't have any creatures, so let's Field Trip for a forest on the field. Getting Environmental Sciences. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there. And like so. Land goes into our hand, and then we can play it and play another Field Trip. Sweet. Okay. Sure, Mentor's Guidance gets copied. And what does this say? Whenever they cast or copy, it can't be blocked, and if it has mana value 5 or greater, it gets countered. Sure. So it can't be blocked. And they did scry 1, draw a card, scry 1, draw a card. They bottomed, so that's good. All right. We drew a land. Let's Environmental Sciences to get a swamp, because then we're going to play the swamp, play the field trip, get a forest, and get a... They said nice. Yeah, thanks. I'm actually going to get the Mercurial transformation. Accomplished Alchemist can tap for blue. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, which means we're a turn away from Bookworm.
Okay. I trust you.
3/1 flyer. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, and there's the 8th land anyway. But also we have the Accomplished Alchemist. So there's that. We also have Infused with Vitality, which we can save up. So we're good. Okay. So if the Aerialist attacks, we have to take 3. If the Apprentice attacks, we can block it with the Alchemist, even if, well, now they won't have something with 5 or more, so it won't attack. But okay. So look at the top. Oh, okay, they chose itself. Sure. It can't be blocked. Okay, never mind. We don't block it. Look at the top 2. Any of them into their graveyard, the rest back on top, and then they draw a card. So, putting... nothing into the graveyard. Okay, cool. Pass to attackers. Can't block either of them. Pass to blockers. Take 5 and go to 13. It's unfortunate.
Okay.
We'll take our turn. And we got Devouring Tendrils as well. Beautiful. Very interesting. Okay. Now this has to target one of those, so let's Bookworm first. We will be able to live 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On board, the most they can do is 8. And I'm okay with that, because we're gaining 3 here as well. So let's play the Bookworm.
Elfo says, the good old ramp into ramp, ramp into ramp, ramp, worm.
Ooh, Culling Ritual. 1, 4, and 2. Still, this is 4. So yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, we gained 3 life. So we can actually do both? Sure. And we gain 2 more life after that. Okay. It's still worth it, right? No. To kill the Aerialist? Yeah, what do we have to do? Pay 3 life? No, we have to pay more mana, so we can't. Okay. Pass. Okay. Yeah, we can't do it. We had gained 3 life, but that's not enough for Devouring Tendrils plus pay the 2 for the ward on the Aerialist. We can do it later, but we can Culling Ritual, which gets us more mana. It kills none of our things and at least 2 of their things right now. So that's really good. And then, yeah, we can kill the Aerialist with the Devouring Tendrils. Because even on board, we have enough to do both of these, even with the ward extra cost to target the Aerialist. So, but they have 6 cards in hand, and that's a little worrisome. Okay. Flamethrower Sonata. Sure. Lots of things happen, and they're very loud. When you discard... They discarded Burying Books and dealt 5 damage. Oh, come on. Don't you dare. Or is that just to... No, we can't block flyers anyway. Oh, no. What else do you have? I can get this Bookworm back, but just don't do it. Okay, fine. Wow. Wow. Okay. Grape Shot it is. Okay. Bookworm dies. Again, Bookworm for 3 mana. We can put it from our graveyard into our library 3rd from the top, because Bookworm is very good. We're at 9. We have Lash of Malice. Okay, so that's the one that we use. But we use Culling Ritual first. Bye-bye. Let's go black and green. Sure. Let's go Lash of Malice. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have to do it now. So we'll do that. Yes. Pay the extra 2. It resolves. Auto pay. And we have 3 mana remaining. Now this can be done at instant speed, so let's go to combat and attack for 2, I guess. Sure. End our turn. This is a sorcery, this is a sorcery, but these are both instants. So if I need to do this for whatever reason, I don't think I will, then I'll have it. Sure, that's fine.
Oh, Dave says he's lurking while participating in a bunch of streams. Much love, you guys.
Yeah, you're a busy man this month. We appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, and we love you too and miss you.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we drew a land. That's probably fine, right? Oh. Well, we can do this. It's kind of a lot. Yeah, actually. Oh, it's a sorcery. Yeah. I don't know that that's fully worth it, but I guess it is. Sure. We're not going to, like, do a ton else. Yeah. I'll make it a... Oh, I had to tap for it. I'm dumb. Okay, right. I forgot about that. So, hey, it's a 4/4 octopus, but now I guess I have to do this because otherwise I look like an idiot. I meant to do that. Damn it. Okay, guys. Oh! Sure. Use all my cards. Stupid.
Isn't that the object of the game? To just use all your cards?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let your opponent 3-for-1 you. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you know? Then you're getting your money's worth.
Yeah, big time.
Because you get to use every single one.
All at once. That's the best way to do it.
That's why decking out is the best.
I mean, when your opponent decks out, it feels real good. Mill decks are great. Oh, God. Okay, well, if they have a spell, they can attack us for 3. Or hit us for 3, I mean. What? Oh, God. It blocks if able. Oh, okay, but they just did it to learn. And they get Teachings of the Archaics. If they have more cards... If we have more cards in hand than them, they draw 2 cards. They draw 3 instead if we have at least 4 more cards in hand. Okay. So, pass.
I mean, luckily we don't have more cards in hand.
I mean, until they play 2 spells this turn, and then that, or a land, and then a spell, and then that.
Don't talk about it.
Okay. My bad. They have something.
You're gonna pass. Damn.
+2/+0 and first strike. And they make a treasure. Pass to attackers. We could go 3 here. Uh-oh. And if I don't block, we die, possibly? But I have to... Oh, but Bookworm's next turn?
Yes.
Huh. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we block. I don't need them to have like one more pump spell or like a shock or a lightning bolt, I mean, or something, and then we die. That is the last thing that we need. We're a turn away from Bookworm. So I'm going to let my creature die here. I'm going to call their bluff. If they have nothing, that's great. Congratulations. But, okay. Do I do it? Yes, I do. Crushing Disappointment. Draw 2 cards. Okay, and then scry 1. We got Dina as well. Wow.
Wow.
I'll keep it.
We have a number of decent things.
Yeah. We obviously Bookworm. Gain 3, draw a card. If they have a counterspell or something, congrats.
Oh, I thought it was only going to cost 3 this time.
No.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. We were 1 land away from also having Mortality Spear. Interesting. All right, so they have access to 9 mana. Okay. We have more cards in hand than them, so they draw more cards. Sure. Sure.
It's the same number of cards in hand.
No, now it is, because they just drew 2 cards.
Oh.
But when they played that, they then had 1. We had 3, and so, yeah. But they can't attack this turn. At least, yeah. Good. Okay. Well, we have the combo here, which is great. So, play a land. I guess we go to combat? Oh, no. We will not make the same mistake we did last time. We'll play all our stuff because we have access to other things. So, Pledge Mage. Ah, we don't have any more mana after that? Interesting. Okay. But that's fine. Combat. 7. Gotta try it. They take it all. Or they at least don't. They take it all, they go to 9.
Okay.
Good. And we end our turn. Now, the interesting thing is, if they ever try to exile Bookworm, which we don't want, we can always have Dina sacrifice the Bookworm, which means it would then go to our graveyard, not into exile, which means we'd be able to get it back for that 3 mana. So, it's an outside-the-box strategy, but if it's got to happen, it's got to happen. So, they pass their turn fully. Wow. Okay. Combat. Attack with both the 7/7 and the 5/5, because we have Mortality Spear. They block the most damage by blocking the Pledge Mage, if they're just going to chump. And if they do something to, like, make it big and scary or whatever... Okay, they don't. They just go to 2? Make your mark. And that would give them a 3/2. It only gives it 4 power. So I'll let that resolve. And then if they target it with something else, then I'll kill it. Because right now it doesn't kill yet. There it is. There's the shock. Okay. So then we Mortality Spear. We gain a life, they lose a life. They get a 3/2 Spirit, congratulations, but it's not blocking anymore. So the Pledge Mage doesn't die, they wasted a shock. And then they take 7. Incredible turn.
Wow.
Incredible turn.
So much happened.
Oh, wait, that was our turn. So we'll end our turn. We'll wait on the campus until the end of theirs. But that's fantastic. It's 10-1 now. We were the one that was at like 3 before or whatever it was. Or 8, maybe?
This has been
very swingy.
Fingernail biting game.
Yeah, this is awesome. What a great game. Uh-oh. Don't look at Dina. Oh, they just are reading what she does. Concession.
Okay.
Wow. Wow, that was a good game. That was, like you said, very nail-biting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toughy.
Yeah. All right, 4-1. Let's keep it going. It's only 9:35 over here on the East Coast of the United States. MTG Compton.
Oh, cool.
AKA Ugin. Did you know? Did you know that Ugin
was from Compton?
Straight out of Compton?
No, I did not know he was straight out of Compton.
Ooh. All right, they mulliganed once. We need 1 land, and this hand's insane, but we have Dina and Professor's Warning. So, I guess we do that.
Is a badass.
Right?
I will give you that. But
Exactly.
I was unaware that he was straight out of Compton.
All right, we need 1 more land, baby. Come on. Come on. Just 1, and we have Cultivate and Field Trip to follow it up. So, give us something. Come on. Devouring Tendrils is not exactly what we wanted, but fine. I guess we'll attack with 1 with Dina. Perfect. We'll end our turn. Okay. All right, 3rd land. We know you're in there somewhere. All right, Archway Commons, so they basically just are ramping up, but because they mulled, I'm sure that's like what they really need to do. We'll take our turn. Thank God. Thank God. All right, Field Trip it up. We'll learn with the Environmental Sciences. We have Cultivate. We're great. We are great here. Whew, incredible.
Okay, doing good.
Incredible. Battlefield tapped and the other into our hand. Definitely attack for 1. So go to 18. Okay. Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Okay.
Environmental Sciences. So Star People as a 1/1 is fine. Land. 3 mana for something? Bayou Groff sacking it. Okay. Very nice. Interesting. All right, so we have... Huh. I guess we can spend the turn ramping, or we can keep up, like, infused with vitality for Dina. So, I guess we ramp this turn. If we take 5, we take 5. That's fine, I think. So environmental sciences lets us get a swamp. Put it in our hand. All right, we gained life, so they lose a life. Thank you, Dina. Play a land. Play cultivate. You can still get, I think, one of each. 1 and 1. We'll put the swamp on the battlefield and the forest in our hand. Just a rampy kind of turn. No attacks. All right. So if they have removal for Dina, it's unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world. But if they're attacking us for 5, that's fine. You got it. We're at 17. Plus we have ways of gaining life. They know we have the forest, so we'll play it. Play the alchemist. And then pass. Okay. Pass to attackers. They attack. We pass to blockers. We block. We give our creature Death Touch. And when it dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control, and we gain 2 life. They could have something, like a Professor's Warning for the Biograph, but... Yep, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We gain life, they lose life, but we don't get hit for 5, so that's fine. We've got ways of handling it. Pass the damage. Sure. It dies, it comes back in tapped. Very nice. Okay. We'll take our turn. We drew a Lash of Malice. Ugh. 2 for 1 ourselves to get rid of this thing? Oh, no, we don't. Well, yeah, we kind of would have to at that point. Let's pass. We have like 1,000,000 mana. This is the only thing that we can't play at instant speed. But between Lash of Malice and Professor's Warning, we can kill this Biograph if we need to. Pass to attackers. They attack. We pass to blockers. We block. Go to damage. And then we... Let's see what they do here. I'm going to Lash of Malice our creature. No. Their creature. And see what they do. Okay. Now, do they do something to save the Biograph is the question. They do not. Okay. So we'll give ours indestructible.
Okay.
Now they have something. Village Rites sack it to draw 2 cards. Sweet.
Okay. Not so bad.
No, and in fact, this is great. So they draw 2 cards. It's indestructible. That's fine. Pass to damage. There's no damage. And then they have 3 land. Now 4. But at the end of our turn, we're going to do this. Go blank. We discard 2 cards. Then exile all cards from our graveyard. So then, instead of losing this, we might as well play it. We draw 2. We discard 2 cards, and then they exile all cards from our graveyard. So we're going to have to discard... Oh, sorry. It resolves. We're going to have to discard everything but Bookworm, because we do not want to lose Bookworm.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we can play Bookworm next turn.
Good.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Good thing they played that then, huh?
Right, exactly.
We will
waste it now.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Culling Ritual. We don't need that. Let's go to combat, because we don't need the mana from the Accomplished Alchemist. So we attack for 3. Good. I guess we might have needed the mana for whatever we draw with Bookworm. Okay, it's a land. And it's the Witherbloom Campus even. Fantastic. Good turn.
Yes, and it's a tap land. Untap when we need to use it. It'll be great.
Leonin Light Scribe is a 2/2, and Magecraft, it gets all their creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn. Interesting. It's a 2 mana, so we could do this, but that feels dumb. Oh, they conceded.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. Fantastic. Okay.
Oh, thank you, MTG Compton. I haven't been thanking any of our opponents.
That's true.
I'm so sorry.
That's true. Well, you're horrible. And,
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm fucking up.
All right, we're 5-1. Let's keep it going. No reason not to. Having fun.
You are, or are you asking me if I am?
Both, technically.
Oh, okay. I am.
Yeah,
as,
so am I.
as well as you.
Yeah. Never wake.
Okay.
Okay. Well, 2 land means we have Witherbloom Apprentice, Lash of Malice, and Snakeskin Veil, but we don't have Crushing Disappointment or Accomplished Alchemist yet.
Stay woke.
Do we keep this? I don't think so.
Well.
We mulligan it. That's much better.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I think we ditch Bookworm here.
I think so too.
We have enough ways of searching our library where Bookworm won't be at the bottom very long. Because every time we search for a land or whatever, it shuffles our library.
Okay,
so
that's good.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't stay on the bottom, but keeping it in our hand to not play it is very silly. So,
That is silly.
yeah.
Why would we do such a thing?
God only knows. Okay. They are at least Silverquill. They have a Silverquill Apprentice, which means we're going to play Witherbloom and a Witherbloom Apprentice. Twinsies.
Yeah.
Alright, so they play another white. Don't you do it. Don't be looking at our Witherbloom Apprentice. He's a fine, upstanding gentleman, and you will leave him alone. What does it give? +1/+0 with Magecraft? Sure. Okay. I mean, I have no blocks. You can absolutely hit us for 2 or 3. It's 2. Oh, God. Okay. Callous Blood Mage. We can make a pest. Sure. Why not? Callous Blood Mage. Do that or we draw a card and lose a life. Yeah, sure. Draw a card and lose a life. The pest doesn't help us as much here. No attacks. But I'm more than happy to trade this, or to block, use the Blood Mage to block the Apprentice at one point now. I just didn't want to trade our Apprentice, that's all. But now we have 6 land available to us. Oh, over time, of course, but... Sure, they tap our creatures. Okay, very nice. They get his for 4. And they learn, getting them Environmental Sciences, is my guess. Nope. Inkling Summoning. Do they have another land? Did they play on this? Alright, so we go to 13. They play the Orator. That is scary. This lets us learn for Environmental Sciences, I guess. Play this. It's 4 for the Mortality Spear. Yeah, we can't deal with flyers right now.
No, we can't.
But let's field trip. Ah, they lost one, we gained one. We get a forest on the field to ramp a bit. They don't have any artifacts or enchantments. They're not going to, so we'll take the Environmental Sciences. Definitely not attack. And now we have blockers for stuff. So basically, if they play the Inkling Summoning, they get a flyer, which means the Orator will be able to attack us for 2 in the air. Plus, the Silverquill Apprentice can give it a counter, or a +1/+0. So, yeah, that's fine. So now it's a 3/2 in the air, which is fine.
Did you see that a second ago?
What?
A bug just flew into the computer screen.
They have Killian too? Shit.
Fell onto the keyboard and then, like, got back up and flew away.
Hey, look! We searched our library, and now we have a bookworm. 3, 4, 5. We play this land. Oh, it does gain us life. Okay. We already played the land, but that's fine. We'll search for a black. We still have 4 available, so it doesn't really matter either way. Killian's a little scary. I'm not a big fan, but... Crap.
Yeah.
This is really hard.
I don't love this board state at the moment.
It's very scary. Okay, so they Mage Hunter's Onslaught to kill our Witherbloom Apprentice. They're going to make the Thunderous Orator bigger, which means we're going to go like this and kill the Orator.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Because it basically gains benefits from the fact that they have a Flyer and a Lifelinker and a Menace creature. Like a 2/1 blocks the 2/2 so that they stop pumping things. Sure. We're at 9.
Yes.
Okay. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have Flyers and a 1/4. So the 1/4 can't block this, or can't attack through this. And we gain 2 life off of it, and we gain 3 life next turn. So that's instead of playing the 5/5, which I could have done this turn, I decided I'll do this followed by this.
Okay.
3, 6, 7, 8. So we have Bookworm next turn, which is good. But yeah, we're taking damage in the air and on the ground. Okay, Spirit Summoning, and that's their last card, so I feel good. We'll play the Bookworm, gain 3, draw a card, infuse with Vitality, no attacks. We can still take... Yeah, I would definitely double block Killian here if he attacks, which would be 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we're just taking damage in the air. We drew a land. I will play the Pledge Mage, play the Cultivate, gain a life. We're at 9. I mean, it's like Swamp Forest, because we have a Swamp in our hand as well. Enters tapped. Play that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. They don't have enough power on their side, so they take 7. Good. Do we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. Okay. Even if they had, like... I'm thinking if they have removal for, like, this, right? We still don't lose on board.
Okay.
They're looking through our graveyard. Oh, Rise of Exodus. Okay, so they exile Bookworm and... Rise of Exodus is very good, by the way. They're Bookworm and Environmental Sciences because it's probably the best spell in our graveyard because it gains this life. It's actually not. Mortality Spear probably is. But, okay. That's fine. Introduction to Annihilation. That's a good one. Exile one of our things and we draw a card. Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this game. It's a lot of removal. And we drew the Snakeskin Veil now. Lovely. All right, pass to blockers. Blocking... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still, though. We do that. Block. Thank God we drew this. Okay. Well, we're at 2. Wow, deck. I don't know how many more lands you wanted me to take out of you, but I guess. Pass. We lose, right? Yeah. Because we can't block Killian. Yeah, they swing out with everything. Oh, they don't even have to. Okay, well. Yeah, because we can, like, do this, gain 2 life, go to 4, and then they still hit us for 4. So, the only thing we can do, but we can say good game. And be nice about it. Okay. They went to 21 at the end of that one. That was tough. They had exile right when they needed it, which was great. Good for them. We are 5-2. If I recall correctly, yes. We can do at least one more in the time that we have remaining in the stream. So let's do it. Another friendly reminder, also this week over on Video Games for All, we have Pokemon. A new episode of Pokemon Silver comes out tomorrow. We are working our way to Whitney's gym in Goldenrod. And then on Wednesday, we have the continuation of Ocarina of Time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Battle Cactus.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if anybody looks like a Battle Cactus, it's probably Garruk, right?
He does have spikes on his shoulders.
Exactly. All right, so this hand's not great, but it's at least playable. Like, we can play everything in it. So, well, you know what I mean. Sorry. All right. Amplimancer on 2. Field Trip on 3. Just we get closer to Bookworm. Wow. Okay. Or not, deck. Jesus Christ. Combat, attacks, Field Trip. Negate, they just counter it? Okay. I didn't need it that badly. Jesus. That's much better than countering some of our other stuff. Like Culling Ritual or something. Combat. Attack for 2. Oh, they only have 2 land. That's probably why. Okay. Land, because they had like nothing else to play anyway. Alright, so we'll play this 3-2. We gain 2, gain 2 life, go to 22. Alright.
Okay.
We don't need this Culling Ritual right now, but if we do... Okay, so they look at the top 3 cards of the library. They can reveal a creature or a land. They reveal a land because they need their land. Okay, then they play it. We drew another land. Wow, deck. Just wow. Combat. Attack you for 5? At least attempt to. See if they have, like, bounce or something. But if they do, we can replay stuff at the second lane. Okay, good. Land. And pass. Very interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 2 more to get Bookworm. Okay. That's pretty good. Ah, 4th land. Alright, let's see what they've got in their Quandrix deck. Professor of Zoomancy. Good card. Yep, they get a pest. Take our turn. We drew Dina.
Okay.
That's a cool draw. I mean, combat, attack with the Servant. If it trades with their Professor, I definitely don't mind. I think it's going to have to.
We're only like 2 away from the worm at this
Correct.
point, which is
Correct.
awesome.
Okay, they just block to gain a life. That's also fine. Sure. But our creature lives, which is great. So they go to 12. We play Dina. Okay, we end our turn. So yeah, Culling Ritual is very bad in this hand right now. Because it kills our Amplimancer and our Dina, which is not great. But we needed this early because we've gotten in for all this damage because of this.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if they have any cards that tell us to discard something, then we'll be able to do that.
Good call. It's usually in black, but still a very good thing to think about. Because otherwise, those things always get me, right? Where it's like, oh crap, I have to exile something. I don't want to. Okay. Well. Take our turn. We drew in.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. We only have 7. We need 1 more. Combat. Interesting. Sure. Both of them. See how these blocks shake out. No problem there. Oh, they just make it a 4/4. So I have to do this, otherwise... Oh, no, it becomes a 5/5. Don't even waste your mana. Cancel. Okay. They 1-for-1'd us. That's fine. Okay. We can end our turn, and we can scry 1 at the beginning of at the end of their turn, I should say, before our draw step.
Okay.
They have a 3/1 flyer. Nice. Okay.
Oh boy.
Sure. We take 4. We're at 18. And then we scry 1. It's a land. Thanks, deck. One time we're happy about that. Okay. Gained 3 life, draw a card. We gained life, so they lose life. No attacks. I could have tempted them to like trade the Aerialist with Dina, but I think that Dina's a little more valuable than that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, 3 in the air. We're at 18.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Culling Ritual gets rid of Eureka Moment. They draw 2 and they can put a land from their hand onto the battlefield. Sure. They don't have any land. Interesting. Bayou Groff sacking the Fractal. The Bayou Groff is 2. Very interesting. This is our first regular swamp. We had the Witherbloom campus as our only black source this whole time.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Okie doke, then.
Right, so, culling ritual would kill the Groff and Dina, but nothing else. Now, 4 and 5 is 9, so Snakeskin Veil does not save Bookworm from a double block. So we'll pass for now.
Yikes. Okay.
It's fine. I mean, if we have to, like, we're going to take 3 in the air again, but they can't attack with anything else. And if they have anything that targets our Bookworm, we have Snakeskin Veil. But like I said, Culling Ritual gets rid of Dina, but it also gets rid of the Bayou Groff. So maybe if they play like 1 or 2 other things that would be killed by the Culling Ritual, we would consider playing it. But for now...
it's annoying. It's taking up a spot in our hand.
Well, yeah.
Has been this whole game.
Yeah. But, oh yes, they targeted Bookworm. Oh wait, they're bouncing it back to our hand? Nope. I'm gonna do it. So now they still do it. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I wasn't sure because it requires you to be able to target 2 things that if you can't target one of them afterwards, it fizzles. But we have an 8/8 now. We take 3. It's fine. Before our turn, we can scry 1.
That's nice.
Thank you, Campus. Accomplished Alchemist is fine. Do we need that mana? Damn it. I just don't want to draw another land. Like, if I put this on the bottom, I feel like we're just gonna draw land again. I'm gonna try it. I don't need the mana from that thing. So, we'll end our turn. Wow, Callous Blood Mage. Hell yes.
Okay, that's much better.
I'll draw a card and lose a life.
Than a land.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we just... Can we do both? Yes, we absolutely can. Okay. So yeah, I think we Culling Ritual here. We can start to get in for some damage. Sure.
Michael says you should be more proactive about trading the worm because you can return it later.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Well, now we don't have to worry about it as much, but... Combat 8. Wow, they don't block and go to 3? Hell yeah. Let's play the Callous Blood Mage. Speaking of, callously blocking stuff. Do we want the Pest? No, because we got rid of Dina. So we'll draw a card and lose a life. Devouring Tendrils.
Oh.
We don't have the mana for it now because it costs an extra 2 to target that. But we can do it next turn. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
Because the Biomathematician, which they brought back, is not as big of a deal as they would have made it seem to be by the fact that they targeted it to bring back from the graveyard. But I guess the Biograph wasn't in there yet, so... Sure, Biomathematician's fine, they have a 1/1. Thankfully, the Bookworm is Trample. Okay, so the Amplimancer is... Besides the Flyer, the Amplimancer is the biggest threat right now. It's only 2 mana to do this, but it's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. But then 4 less would be 4. Yeah, so that's not great. I don't want to... Okay, that is just fine. We drew a land. Unfortunate, but fine. This is a sorcery, so we can... Oh, wow. Do we just win? I think we win here. This kills this. We gain 2 life, but we get to attack for 8. They have 5 toughness on the field, and so they lose. Exactly lose. Two, 3.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, Battle Cactus.
Wow, I'm so glad I saw that. I'm 100% the kind of
Yeah.
person, unfortunately, Silver tier 1 by the way, but I am 100% the kind of person who would who would have been like, oh, you know, I don't want to do this yet. Like,
that.
or
Yeah.
been like, oh, I want to kill the flyer because it's killing us.
Right.
Doesn't matter. We just win the game instead. Well, it is 10:01.
I think we can.
But we can absolutely do this rubber match.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Because win or lose, we're done with this draft. We just start to finish did a draft in 2 hours. And this is fantastic. No matter what. Win or lose, this was great.
This is a great score for us to have.
Millie Camilli.
Nice. We drafted against them. Like they were in our
I've seen them
pod
before,
or whatever
yeah.
at one point.
Oh, this hand. No, why? You're so tempting.
I think one of the drafts that we did not on recording. They were in
Oh,
our
okay,
pod.
maybe. Sure. I think I have to mulligan this. The last thing I want is to not draw land
agree.
and lose. That's better.
Yes.
And again, we'll ditch the bookworm, knowing that we are going to search our library enough to get it back eventually.
I concur, sir.
Good. Proof of concept, we've already done it. So, oh, we drew the Callous Blood Mage too. So that's good. So even if we're like waiting for a little bit, ooh, Zimone. Okay. So yeah, even if we're waiting a bit on that's a good blocker. On our fourth land for these two cards, we still have enough. So that's really nice. Okay, so Zimone. They've made sure. Okay, so they can put a land from their hand, or they can draw a card only if they have 8, or if they have 8 or more, they draw 2 cards. Sure. So Callous Blood Mage, we draw a card and lose a life because we need to find more land. Because now we can play nothing in our hand unless we draw a land. So, but by drawing that non-land, hopefully we've put ourselves closer to land. That's a problem. That is not ideal, but we can do it, and we gain 2 life, so why the hell not? Sure. Okay. Definitely no attacks. So this Pugilist, if they have 8 or more land, it's an 8/8, and it's it's trample either way.
Okay.
So it's a 3/3 trample currently. If they get 8 or more land, it's an 8/8 trample. But we have Mortality Spear, which is nice. Well, we have it against the flyer. Hey, a 4th land. What a goddamn concept. Do we just play Spectre? I think we play Professor here. We also absolutely attack, because if they want to trade that flyer off, I am more than happy to make that trade. But they're just going to take 2, because that's what I would do, so... Okay. I will definitely trade the Professor for the Pugilist. They are nowhere near 8, so... But if they've got, like, Pump or something, that's fine, I guess. Oh, interesting. We could also... I guess it depends. Professor. Okay. Very nice. Sure, just the flyer is fine. I'll play this land. I think what I'm going to do is... go to combat. Attack with the Pest. If we gain life, that Mortality Spear costs 2. Yes. Okay, we both gain life. I don't mind giving you 1 life so that our Mortality Spear is cheaper. Okay. Destroy target non-land permanent. The Aerialist, yes. Auto pay the extra 2. Done. Okay. That feels nice, because now we don't have to sack off our Spectre of the Fens, especially because we're 1 mana away from 6, and then we can start using its ability.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, so they have to have Pump of some kind here. So I'm gonna do this block and then take 4. Or attempt. Yeah, wow, they just let it happen. Sure. They don't know we have 2 5/5s in our hand, so that's fine. Master Symmetrist is a 4/4 with reach. Whenever a creature they control with power equal to its toughness attacks, it gains trample, but we just killed that thing. So let's play the 5/5 against their 4/3 and their 4/4. They have their own Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Look at you. Okay. We will play this land. And we'll play, I guess, Spectre here. No attacks. We have our 6th land now. Dragon's Guard Elite. God damn, they have so many good cards.
Yeah, they really do.
Ugh. Okay.
And they've been able to play them all.
Yeah.
Or hopefully it's all of them. Wow. Damn.
Well, they have 2 cards left in hand, so who knows. But yeah, this is a lot. This is very worrisome.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I mean, they're still thinking pretty hard. Because, again, we don't mind trading off our Pledge Mage. We have another one. That really sucks.
Yeah, it does.
They have a lot, if not all, of the answers. Gains Trample. So, yeah, we have another 5/5 we can trade off. Snakeskin Veil. Very good with our Pledge Mage. Very, very good. Pass. Because basically, they can double the number of counters on it, but, they have 1 card in hand, so we're fighting through. We haven't lost yet. Sure, double it, 4/4, pass to attackers, no attacks, beautiful.
Good.
Absolutely gorgeous. Land, pass. This one's a little rough. They double it, it becomes a 6/6, the elite. Wow, they attack with all of them, huh? Okay. This is fine. That resolves. That resolves. Pass to blockers. I have to block the elite. And hope that they don't have a spell of some kind. I think I have to block here as well. But I'm hoping that they just use the ability on it. Yes! Yes! Okay. Look, Witherbloom Pledge Mage dies here. But it trades with their stupid elite that will win them this game if we don't do this. So. Okay. I guess I could have done this first. That's fine. Because we could have gained an extra life. Wow, field trips. God damn.
Jesus.
Okay. We have 4 mana. Containment Breach doesn't do anything. But we gain 2 life. That's not enough. We go to 7. We lose. Okay. That's game. Good game. We technically still have 2 mana open, so they may think that we're bluffing, but we're not. Wow, exponential growth. Wow, they had everything in that deck. Oh. Absolutely everything. Okay.
Thank you, Millie Camilli.
Wow. How many rares did we just play against? That was rough.
Yeah, that was really, really tough.
But we went 6-3.
Yeah.
And I have not a single complaint about that whatsoever.
Yeah.
What a great deck. What a great deck. We got our entry fee plus 300 gems back, which is really great. What's the first rule of draft?
Draft again.
Which we won't be doing tonight, but at least it means that we got our gems back.
We can afford to do it a second time.
Exactly.
But yes, Alpho, I hope that you're pleased with how well our Witherbloom deck did.
Yeah, I hope you're pleased with how our Witherbloom deck did.
I am.
You called for this from the moment we started, we saw our first cards in the draft. So, yeah.
It was before I saw any of them.
Oh, was it as well? Yeah. Oh, that's right, because I asked you what college we were going to be in. That's right. So that was my fault then. I shouldn't have even asked.
Exactly.
But regardless, this was incredible. What a great night. What a great stream.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. Elfo, specifically, thank you for hanging out.
Yes.
There was also Dave in chat. I believe were the only 2 that I saw.
And Vladdy.
And Vladdy, of course. So thank you to you 3 very, very much. If for the rest of you, if you were lurking out there, you are fantastic. We appreciate you. Please don't hesitate to talk in chat if you want to. But if you're not comfortable, we're not trying to... what's the word? Pressure is the word I was looking for. We're not trying to pressure anybody either. If you prefer to lurk, you're great regardless.
Yeah, but you don't have to say anything other than hi.
Exactly.
If that's, what pleases you.
Correct. But that is going to be the end of this particular stream. This was good. We'll be back next week. Don't forget.
Marcus says meh.
Well,
I'm so glad you're here, Marcus. And
great
I love
to see you. Absolutely. Great to see you. Great to have you as always. So we are going to be back again next week with more of this, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern every Monday going forward. So
Elfo just says, ha! Way to end.
Exactly.
It is a way to end.
Yeah, nicely done. And then we will be back this Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern to play more Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. We are up to the middle, I guess, of the Frieza saga. So we'll be coming across a lot of different types of Friezas, if you will, this week. So we'll see what happens there, but...
We'll be freezing.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you all so very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
We hope you all have an amazing week. Stay tuned for all the stuff coming out on this channel and our other channel. Video Games for All this week as well. Don't forget, check the links in the description if you are unfamiliar with those channels. Subscribe and ring the bell. It's the best way to get notifications for whenever we go live on this channel and whenever new videos come out on this or Video Games for All regardless. So definitely check all that stuff out. Thank you all so very much for joining us, whether you're on the VOD, whether you're live. Regardless, we appreciate each and every one of you. So, go ahead.
Stay safe, healthy, happy. We love you.
As always.
Take care. We'll
Absolutely.
see you next time.
Yes. So, have a great week. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
Have a great night. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next or stream, we will see you all... God, catchphrases. Next time. Thanks, everybody.